All right, a super welcome to all of you. Thank you for spending time to be here. Always exciting to present this amazing life-changing opportunity. We just want to show you where the money is and show you how you can benefit yourself, your family, be able to smile because you're meeting up your financial obligations. Money is like a lubricant that makes sure that relationships are well lubricated, minimizes quarrels, minimizes arguments because the bills are always being paid. One of the things that is challenging in our society is that your bills don't have conscience. Your bills don't care. They don't say, oh, I've given this person so much bills. Let me stop giving him more bills. No, your bills have no conscience. So they keep coming. How can you lift yourself up in such a way that you can experience cash flow, financial relief, day after day in the safest way possible so that you can pay for your vacations, achieve your big dreams, and live the life that you wish for? That is what we are here to show you: a reliable, sustainable business model, a life-changing system, and it's been operating since 2021. Right? I'm going to tell you, since 2021, this system has never scammed anyone. It's been tested and trusted. It is safe, resilient. It keeps innovating. It's a breakthrough system that continues to improve itself. And again, I want to underscore this. It's a sustainable business model. It's a business model that will thrive even if people are not joining the business. It's a business model that will succeed if everybody is just using the bot without recruiting anyone. It's a system that is also scalable in the sense that you can start small and grow your capital to huge amounts. And that's what we're here for, to show you the path to that financial transformation. Does this system work? People always say, prove to me that it works. Show me that it works. Well, you can see an account that has made $43,000 in a very short time. You can see on some days it made $4,000, $1,800, $751. Money is always being made, and we have other accounts, big and small accounts, right? This is a $2,000 account making money every day. Now, if you scan with your eyes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, just 6 days, you can see that you've made about 10% of that $2,000 in just 6 days. And this is why I would tell you what you're going to hear tonight is something that works. It's something that you can use to lift your family to grace. It's something that keeps blessing many today. Now, even low capital of $15 can be used to work. Of course, we don't encourage people to start with $15, but this is just an example to show you that if you know how to use the bot, you can actually make money even while working with low capital. And here you have a $2,500 account. Yes, a $2,500 account making money every single day, back to back to back to back. All you need is to know how to use this system, and there is no limit to how much money you can make. It's an ocean of money. It's an ocean of wealth. You just have to position yourself. More proof? Do you want more proof? More results? Here you have them. This is a $2,900 account making money back to back to back. All right. Every day is a potential money making day. Every single day is a potential money making day. This technology that you're going to discover is so refreshing, so uplifting. If you can make $1, just understand this. If you can make $1, you can make $1,000,000. And here you have a $1,000 account making money every day, another $1,000 account making money every day. You can see each person uses his bot based on his choice of coins, based on his choice of activities. The money you make between you and the other person could be different. It's all about, hey, am I ready to trade today, or do I want to leave my trading till tomorrow? Or do I just want the boss to go for a break? Or do I want to keep hammering at the market? Oh my goodness. Every day is a potential money-making day. Money keeps flowing. We have lots and lots of results. We have enough results, lots of testimonies, and you'll likely hear a testimony today. But here's what you need to know. No matter what I say, you are the one that has to feel the urgency. You have to feel the urgency. The cost of living is skyrocketing. Is your income increasing at the same pace that the cost of living is increasing? This is a very important question because everything seems to be working against you. Everything seems to be working against you. If you leave yourself on autopilot, the cards will turn against you. So you need to know. The basket in front of you here stands for what a family needs, maybe monthly, weekly, or whatever period of time. But you see that the cost of getting those same things in the basket, those same identical items, goes higher and higher over time. It's $150 today, tomorrow is $200. The next day is $250. The next day is $300. Before you know it, what you used to buy for $150 begins to cost $1,000. This is the way life has been for centuries. Your job, your responsibility, what you owe your family is to increase your purchasing power. When prices are rising, you need to increase your purchasing power. And you need to increase it in the safest way possible so that it is sustainable. And that's what you're going to discover tonight. And I want you to say thank you to whoever invited you here, because whoever invited you is really someone that cares about you. All right? Whoever invited you is really somebody that cares about you. So just pay attention, go with the presentation. It's going to be recorded and maybe available to you after this. You can go through it again. Don't worry about any distractions. Just focus on the material and follow my voice. This is a chart that explains what is happening to fiat currency. Yes, it's the dollar that is here being talked about, but this same thing is happening to every fiat currency. Japanese yen, Chinese yuan, whatever it is, they are all losing value gradually, steadily. So this is a 100-year movement of price, purchasing power capabilities of the US dollar. You can see that geopolitical tension from the two world wars and the Cold War made the US dollar to lose lots of value, and bad policy decisions like the one that happened in 1971 where President Nixon took away the gold backing the dollar. That also led to loss in purchasing power, loss in purchasing power of the US dollar. So this is just an example, all right? This is just an example to tell you that, hey, fiat currency will always lose its value. So a little bit of sound check. If you can hear me clearly, can you type 1 in the chat box? And if you can see my screen clearly, can you type 2? All right. 1 and 2, just a quick sound check and audio check, visual check. If you can see my screen, if you can hear me clearly, type 1. If you can see my screen clearly, type 2. All right. So if you're for any reason not seeing this clearly, it could be your network or something else, because others can see and hear me clearly. Now that's out of the way. Well, let's look at how we can beat inflation. To beat inflation, you need to pay attention to the blockchain. And I'll repeat myself, to beat inflation, one place you can look at is the blockchain. The blockchain is called the Internet of Value. That is the business definition of blockchain. There's a technical definition of blockchain, which is a distributed ledger governed by peer-to-peer network. That is very powerful, because when you understand that definition, you will appreciate that you cannot shut down the blockchain, because those distributed machines are all over the world. And as long as 50% of them and plus one are operational, you cannot shut down that blockchain. I'll repeat. Distributed means the same machines scattered, thousands of them scattered all over the world, are holding the same data, and they are communicating with themselves. As long as more than half of them are operational, you cannot shut down the blockchain. For you to shut down the blockchain, you want to use machine and compute that's more than half of the total compute of all the computers managing that blockchain. It's literally impossible. Who wants to shut down Bitcoin? Do you have that compute that is more than half of the computers, powering the blockchain, Bitcoin blockchain? It's not possible. So this is why no government today can just come up say, want to shut down the blockchain. To shut down the blockchain, shut down the internet. And that's not going to happen. So you see, that definition of the blockchain gives you confidence that the blockchain is here to stay. That technical definition gives you the understanding that the blockchain is here to stay. Even if the entire continent of Africa, for example, says, we want to ban everything blockchain, we don't want to hear of it. You see, the rest of the continents of the world will keep operating and the blockchain will keep existing. And guess what? Because the rest of the world is operating, one person with internet will just sit down, connect his internet, and keep using the blockchain, irrespective of what anybody thinks. It's a global phenomenon. It's something that is here to stay. But beyond that technical definition, understand that the blockchain is the internet of value. There is so much value. The value there is monetary value. It is not theoretical value. It's not hypothetical. It's literally money. Money you can take, convert to food on your table. Money you can take, convert, pay your kids' school fees. Money you can take, convert, and change your financial story. All of this is what is possible. So, are you ready to be a part of the blockchain? Are you ready to be a part of the internet of money? Inside money, there is money. This is the money that everybody wants to be a part of. If you want money, you better go to the internet of money. If you want information, you can go to the internet of information, TikTok, Google, YouTube, Facebook. But if you want money, come to the internet of money. For coming here tonight, I need you to know, when you sleep and wake up and you're thinking of, how can I pay my bills? Understand this. There is a financial internet. Financial internet. Internet where money is flowing around. If you want to sleep on the internet of money to lie down, rest your head, you are lying down on money. If you wake up and you want to run, you hit something like a brick wall, it's money. Everything around you, money above you, money below you, money to your right, money to your left, money behind you, money in front of you, all around you, money, money, money. You are money. That's what I'm just trying to tell you, that you are money. If you have been thinking about how to cope with life's anxieties, how to cope with your bills, you're thinking of what you're going to do to lift your family out of poverty, to increase your cash flow, think no further. You just need to get into the internet of money and let the money surround you and tell yourself, I am money. I am not looking for money. I am money. I am the energy of money. That is what the blockchain can bring into your life. If you are from some parts of Africa where leaders just want to keep you poor, they want to keep you poor. They want to take away your purchasing power. Who can you run to the rescue? Yes, God, of course. But come to the internet of money. But you have some enemies on the internet of money. These enemies can serve as a distraction, put you into a trap, keep you in a cycle. These are Ponzi schemes, right? So what is a Ponzi scheme? A Ponzi scheme is a scheme where money from people coming in is just used to pay those who came in earlier. A Ponzi scheme is a scheme where there's no activity that generates income. It's just money cycle. They're just cycling money. That's a Ponzi scheme. In other words, if nobody is coming, the system might not be sustainable. All right. So I'm going to show you a real system, and that's what we're talking about here tonight. But you're going to see a lot of Ponzi masquerades that come to rip you off your money, and these are some of them. If you look closely at the screen, you will see some that might, maybe you've done one or two of these. Maybe you've done one or two of these. So the question is, how can you avoid this kind of schemes? One, you avoid these kind of schemes by avoiding platforms where you don't know who is behind them. One. Two, you have to be cautious when the ROI is high, right? When you see a platform that tells you can get 100% a month without doing anything or just watching videos, you're gonna make 100% a month. Listen, that's how they get you. All right. There is nothing like 100% a month for not doing anything. So that's how Ponzi schemes operate, and that's how they lure people. People will say, okay, um, no risk, no reward, but you don't have to take a blind risk, all right? You don't have to take a blind risk. So pay attention as we show you something that is real, something powerful and life-changing. So here is something to show you that there's a global shift. And this global shift is happening already. It's not something that is future, it's happening. Countries are now having what is called strategic Bitcoin reserves. Why are they having strategic Bitcoin reserves? It's because they have finally agreed that Bitcoin that they were ignoring is now something that can lift the entire world out of poverty. And so they want their country to position so that as the world is being lifted out of poverty and all the challenges of fiat currency, their own economies will lift up. So you need to understand this. If your country is not on this list, then you need to think of how to get your family on the list. Just buy $100 Bitcoin and leave it for 30 years. Leave it for 100 years. Just leave it. Then as the world is rising with the power of the blockchain, you will also rise. So what are cryptocurrencies? If you've been paying attention to me, you're going to find out that cryptocurrencies that I've been talking about are just money, all right? It is the internet of money. And so those currencies are actually money. You can literally within minutes, use that currency to put food on your table. All right, it's really an amazing thing to behold. But it's money that is programmed and built on the blockchain where there's cryptography. All right, now I want to introduce you to trading. We have a solution that can help you trade and automate your trading, and it is extremely powerful, extremely powerful. All the testimonials I was showing you from the get-go of this presentation are from that automation system. All right. So, but when most people hear about trading, their mind goes straight to Forex. Their mind goes straight to Forex, like, oh, I want to trade Forex, but they don't know anything about trading. They don't know anything, even support and resistance, they have no idea about. All right. They don't know anything about demand zone, supply zone. They have no idea of that. They just come in and say, I want to trade Forex. And then they keep losing money again and again, again and again, and they go bankrupt. Yeah. Please, you see, leverage markets like Forex, futures, they are not for the unskilled. They are very powerful markets, but they are not for the newbie. Lots of people here are newbies. It takes intense training from a skilled trader to get you to the point where you can make money trading, leverage markets. The technology that we are going to show you in a moment can trade both futures, which is leveraged, and spot, which is non-leveraged. But we are just telling you, when you get started, just focus on spot trading for several months. Focus on spot trading. Then if you increase your skills, understand how the market behaves, then you can give futures a shot. All right. People are making lots of money on futures, but hey, start from spot if you're just joining us. And as you grow skilled with the technology, you can always step into futures. All right. So that's where we're going to start from. Now, the technology, the life-changing system, the blessing to humanity, the tool that connects you directly to the blockchain and funnels wealth into your family, that direct connection robot that milks the ocean of the internet of money and puts your own portion in your pockets. That solution created for the sake of financial liberation of generations, even those unborn. That solution that since 2021 has been a blessing to many Africans. That tool that has put money and made people billionaires right here in Africa. That solution that has made humanity understand the blockchain is called RoyalQ. 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 Royal Quantitative. Quantitative trading at its best. This money-making machine is the safest, easiest way to make money on the blockchain, bar none. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to hype this technology. It is a tool for salvation, financial salvation, okay? Financial salvation, financial deliverance. Your bills have no conscience. They will keep coming for you until they suffocate you. Your bills don't care if you have high blood pressure. Your bills don't care if you have a pounding headache. The bills will come for you. You have to be ready. You have to be prepared. This is the amazing life-changing tool that I love talking about. It's a tool that helps me to, meet my bills, take care of expenses without having much worry. Welcome to RoyalQ. Welcome to the technology. And I'm going to show you a quick presentation how this tool can bless you. We're not here to hype, all right? We're not here to hype. We're here to tell you exactly how you can use this tool to your advantage. But you understand. Some people will say it will never happen. It can never happen. I remember I was talking to someone just a couple of years ago, the early days of this technology, and he says he was telling me he was in UK then. He said, I'm a certified machine learning expert. What you are saying that something can be trading for you can never happen. I told him, what do you mean by it can never happen? I'm using this. I didn't want to talk down on him, but I just told myself, this guy needs to get back to school because what he learned has become obsolete. The world has changed. If you don't change and evolve, you will be left behind. AI tools are in agriculture. AI tools are used in surveillance. AI tools are used in peacekeeping. AI tools are used in warfare. If you decide to keep thinking with the mentality of the ancient people, you will never understand what the future is about to unleash. And I tell you, it doesn't matter what your field is, if you're not careful, over the next 5 years, you're going to be useless on the job because AI agents, AI tools will be coming over and taking over many jobs. But you can be relevant if you preempt that movement. So why be surprised that the car can drive itself? I don't get tired of watching this video.
Oh, shoots. We're using the self-driving. Good. Man, look at that. Holy cow. This is scary, folks. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Especially if you've not done it before. Allowing something, especially when you like to control your car. But now you have an AI driving you. The world is changing, folks. You better go with the change. If you're still driving the old way, I don't know what to tell you.
Sleeping on a bicycle.
Everything is changing. Business is changing. If you're not going technology, you don't know, you're going to miss out. They're going to leave you behind. Don't let nobody leave you behind. In your businesses and everything you do. Tech is the new world. So get it going. I'm just chilling. Yep.
If you don't change, you're going to be left behind. So a good quick definition, what is RoyalQ? Now, RoyalQ is an AI-driven technology, super intelligent application that executes trades directly on the blockchain in the exchanges. So here's what you need to understand. One, RoyalQ is not the blockchain. It is a software developed with artificial intelligence to execute trades on your behalf. The average trader doesn't sleep, but with RoyalQ, you can trade while you sleep. All right? And it does this 24/7. 7 days a week. Every day is a potential money-making day. And I'm not saying that you're going to make money every day. There'll be days you're not going to make money. There could be 2-3 days you don't make money, but every day is a potential money-making day. This bot will execute trades, deliver results, according to your settings and understanding of the market. So these are just some challenges with trading. All right, trading can be emotional. The market has given you 1%. It has given you 1.2, 1.5. Then you're do I wait? You're telling yourself, Do I wait? Do I wait some more? Could it give me 3%? Could you give me 3%? The market goes against you -2%. And you get emotional. Oh my goodness, this market is waiting for me to make the wrong move. And then you close your trade because of fear. And then once you close your trade, the market has been waiting for you as if it has been waiting for you. It then goes to your 3% target. And then you're like, oh no, this is not for me. I don't think this will work for me. Oh, you give it a shot one more time. You look at the market and say, okay, I think it's pumping now. Let me go in. The moment you buy, it's as if it's waiting for you to buy. The moment you go in, the market goes against you instantly because it's waiting for you, it's preempting you. There's an algorithm that is working against you. Ladies and gentlemen, the algorithm is trying to work against you. You need AI automation to beat the algorithm. You need AI automation to win in the market. So these are just some of the challenges of trading, and the bot helps you to overcome all of that. So this is about the most important slide on this presentation. Stop whatever you're doing and pay attention if you're coming for the first time. Why RoyalQ is unique is because your money stays in your exchange account. And this is why many people love it. When you are trading RoyalQ, your money stays in your exchange account. It doesn't leave your exchange. It will just rest of mind. Everybody has rest of mind. No cause for alarm. Just let it be traded. And my money is in my wallet, no problem. If the app has any issue, no problem. My money is safe in my account. Oh, the app is okay now. Okay, let's continue. So no worries. Now, the platforms where you've lost money in the past, those platforms will tell you, hey, we want to give you 100% a month profit, but to give you 100% a month, you have to send us your capital. And so the platform will say, send us your capital, bring it to us here. Send us 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, $10,000, $100,000. They're just waiting for their target. They have their target. Once the target hits, boom, they shut down and walk away. They shut down their services, and then, you're screwed because you don't have any means to, withdraw your money. Those Ponzi schemes will be working perfectly well, but when they want to shut down, they'll introduce glitches. Those glitches are a psychological way to make you feel like, oh, it's a technical issue, they're working on it. Nonsense. They just want to run away with your money. All right? And some are so hardened that they just shut down the website by midnight. You wake up by 2 a.m. and you want to check your results, you realize the site is down. Then you feel the pain. I've been scammed again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been scammed in this way, just type 3 in the chat box. If you have been scammed in this way, where the website suddenly doesn't work and your money is stuck on the platform, or the website just vanishes, type 3 in the chat box and feel the pain. Feel the pain of those memories. Feel the pain of those memories. So you can see some people are typing multiple 3s because of the pains of those memories. And this is reality. This is reality. So with RoyalQ, you will never have that kind of pain. All right. That kind of pain, like somebody just scammed you. All right. You will never have that kind of pain. It's always painful. So you see, your money stays in your exchange, and that's why you're safe. The RoyalQ servers connect to your exchange, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, sell high, buy low. And that's all they're doing, making money for you every single day. Right? But your capital stays in your exchange. And that's why it's safe. You don't give your money to any platform. That is why it's safe. That's why it is the safest. That is why it's unbeatable. That's why it's unique. So I really want you to open your mind and realize that there are platforms that you send your money to. Once you send your money out, you are at risk. All right. I'm not calling every platform that you send your money to be a scam, but understand that 99.99 are ready to scam you. And of course, you have your telephone here, your handset. It's just like a television screen. The trades are not happening on your phone, ladies and gentlemen. Take note of this. I repeat, the trades are not happening on your phone. They are happening on your exchange servers with RoyalQ. Your phone is a TV screen. If the Champions League final is on and your TV screen cracks and it's no longer displaying, does it mean that the Champions League has stopped playing in wherever they are playing it? No, the Champions League is still on, but your device is faulty. So if at any point you have bad network on your phone, just understand that, hey, just keep going on. Once you get to good network, you get to see all your trade results. All right, so how much can you make every month using this technology? Now, this is another place to pay close attention so that you don't ever get deceived. the technology can deliver between 10% and 50% every single month. It can even deliver 200%. But for you to have high results, you need more knowledge. Knowledge of the markets. Please pay close attention. Knowledge of the markets can help you even generate 200% profits. Trading by yourself with rest of mind. So when you start trading in the spot market, you'll be getting 7% to 10% monthly if you use the right setting. And we have autopilot settings and they work. You can make 7% to 10% monthly. You can make higher if the market is moving in your favor and there's volatility. However, if you deepen your knowledge of the market by going through some simple trainings, you will find out that you can do so much more. And you can do so much more to the extent that when you have advanced in your knowledge and skills and confidence, you can trade futures with a bot. And when you trade futures with this bot, then you can even make 200%. There are people that use the bot to trade futures that make 30% in a day, 100% in a day. Somebody was so excited and told me how much he made today. One trade, massive results. People are making money using this technology. So understand that your result will be different from another person. Somebody who has been using the result for 1 year might be making more money than you that you just started in the first week. Okay? Understand that. And somebody who has gone through some basic knowledge, training will earn much more than the person who doesn't. And this is what I need you to understand. So when you ask the question, how much can I earn with RoyalQ? You can make between 10% to 50%. But understand that you can make so much more with some knowledge, and with no knowledge at all, you can make 7, 10%, 15% every single month. All right, so one concept I need you to understand, and everybody who is here, is that the market will not just keep going up. The market must go down. But when it's going down, just because you haven't seen the future, you panic a lot, it will still go back up. Right? Just a very simple concept. So here are your trading options, all right? We have powerful automation tools. Automation tools that can work for even $80 account, an $80 account, a $100 account, okay? But the more money you have, the more profit you make. You have the MACD automation tool. See, the automation tools are colored in green right here. The MACD automation tool, RSI automation tool. You have the KDG automation tool. You just have to pick one of them, all right? Master it and use it. They're all good. Then you have AI margin call. See, the color is different because that is the strong support investigation and analytical tool. The AI margin call investigates for strong support and resistance and puts your money to dollar cost average at those levels. So you dollar cost average when it matters most, and you always get to win. And then you have the functionality modes of the bot colored in purple, the whole warehouse mode, sub-in mode real-time settlement. I mean, use whatever one, practice, get used to it. I love the whole warehouse mode. I love it. It requires patience, but I love it. Well, you have the powerful sub-in mode real-time settlement, which gives you money every single day. Yeah, but I love the whole warehouse mode. So you just work with whichever one over time that you love. All right. Now, using this automation tool, you can make 5 to 10% monthly. Yeah, literally, you're gonna get mostly 10%. If the market is going well, you can make much more. All right, every single month. And the automation tools, you don't need to learn anything. You don't need to learn jack. Just set it up, fling your phone, forget about it, log in once a month, see your results, make sure you have enough gas fees. That's all. That's the power of this bot. But be content with making 7%, 5%, 10%. Okay, without learning anything. No bank can give you that. However, if you decide to learn market analysis, if you decide to know how to trade signals, because signals require you to know how to use them, all right, that can take you to 40%, 100% monthly income. Training is required to achieve that. And once you train enough and activate futures, you can even take it to 200% income. So there's a career path, all right? A knowledge acquisition path. And that is the one thing we want you to understand. If you don't want the knowledge, be okay with 5, 10%, be good, all right? Be good with it. Be good with it. Don't want to make 100%. When a person who is making 100% has learned some things and you don't want to learn it, all right? This is very important. It is a skill-based system that rewards you for your knowledge, but make sure that you make money even without knowledge. Oh my goodness, RoyalQ. It is a skill-based system that rewards you the more knowledge you know. But even if you choose not to go for knowledge, it will make sure you have money in your pocket. So it's all about your capital. All right, so of course we have the Goodbye to Floating Loss Academy, which my humble self has the honor of training people. We've trained about 200 people in this class, this academy. We make sure you develop skills, lifetime skills. Trust me, lifetime skills. And it's not hard. I make sure I put that knowledge in your head. You can trade even if you're 70, 80 years of age. Just if you want to go far and make trading a career, then enroll for the Goodbye to Floating Loss Academy. It's for a fee, but trust me, it's definitely worth it because we take you on basic, take you to intermediate, take you to advanced knowledge, even if you have never traded before. Even if you don't know what a candlestick is, we help you on that path. So be patient with yourself. Start and be okay with the 5-10%, then grow in your knowledge. How much does the bot cost? This bot costs $120 for 1 year license. 120. Is that too expensive? No. $10 a month. Very affordable. Very affordable. This is a very affordable solution. And guess what? You just need to have gas fee. What's gas fee? Gas fee is a profit sharing formula that is used to bless those who train you how to trade. Of course, the cost of the bot is also distributed among those who brought you in and who are guiding you to get some of the blessings from that cost of the bot. So this is a very affordable bot. $10 a month to change your financial story. This is cheaper than Netflix, right? This is even cheaper than Zoom. So I tell you that you need to embrace this technology. Total cost of startup, apart from, depending on your capital, $20 gas fee is okay for starters. And $120 for the bot. $100 trading capital, $240, you're ready to go. $240 is all you need to get started, even using the automated tools. Now, if you want to learn how to deepen your knowledge of trading, you can meet any of the leaders in the group. We have different trainers who are training different people. All right. And you join any of their trainings, of course. So why should you train yourself? Because that skill can feed you in your old age when you don't have too much physical energy to run around the way you can run around now for money. You can run around right now a lot to make money, but there's an age you get to, you can't really do all that. That is where you're going to enjoy the skill you have called trading skill. So a few questions and concerns. People say, how long will it take for me to start making money? You can start making money 24 to 48 hours after you activate your bot. It's that fast. I hope the bot will do all the work for me. No, 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 no. Please. The bot will not do all the work for you. You have to understand the settings of the bot. There are settings of the bot. You have to understand it. If you don't understand it, you're going to mess the use of the bot up. All right. And it's very easy. You can learn it in 30 minutes and you're good to go. All right. So the bot will not do all the work for you. Does your car do all the work for you? Does your car start itself? Does your car wash itself? Does your car change its oil by itself? Does your car service itself? No, you have to do it. But the car makes life easy for you. In the same way, RoyalQ makes life easy for you, but you need to start the bot. You need to set the bot. You need to use the bot in your favor. And somebody also can ask and say, I met some of your RoyalQ people years ago, and they said the bots made them huge losses. And so here's what I would say to that. In 2021, many people came into RoyalQ with a Ponzi mindset, and so they didn't want to learn. They just dashed in for 3 months and dashed out. Now, that approach doesn't work. For you to really, really, really benefit from this technology, you have to calm down and tell yourself you will trade and understand the bot. So if you don't understand the bot, you're just going to go back in that cycle. And understanding the bot is very easy. It's very easy. If you can drive, you are overqualified to use this bot. If you can use TikTok, you are qualified to use this bot. If you can use WhatsApp and post a video on your status on WhatsApp, you are qualified to use this bot. You are only not qualified to use this bot if you are afraid of operating your phone. If operating your phone scares the hell out of you, like if they tell you to go to WhatsApp, you begin to sweat and panic and go into like you're paralyzed or something. Yeah, in that case, you're not going to be qualified. But if you can use any application on your phone, you're good to use it. It's super easy. Now, here's my challenge for you. When you get started, take your first trade, second trade, but understand that you must keep trading until you take 300 trades. That's just my challenge for you. If you take 300 trades, you go through the various emotions of trading. You understand how market moves. You understand that the fact that the market is going against you and you don't make money for 3 days doesn't mean that you will not make money. When it goes in your favor after 3 days, the money you would have made daily, it will give it back to you because that moment the market was dipping, it was taking money out of your reserve money to go make money for you. So it's one of those things you got to learn, and taking 300 trades will help that sink in. Now, once you do this, your capital will grow. You'll be able to live a better lifestyle. You'll be able to achieve more financially. You have less worries about money. Your family can go on vacation of choice. You can decide to let your bot work for you while you are in Honolulu or Bora Bora or going on a cruise. Just set up your bot and the bot is working for you. Go on a 1 month vacation and you come back, you check your bot. The bot has been working for you. That is the lifestyle we want for you. So get back to whoever invited you, ask them for a link, sign up, get started. Please, here's what you need to do. Write down your password. Make sure you don't forget that password. And also write down the answers to your 3 secret questions because you'll likely be asked 3 secret questions. Note those questions down and the case sensitivity of the answers you give and the questions, and that's it. You're good to go. You're good to go. It's a wonderful experience. So you do not need to talk to anybody to make money with the bot. That is a fact. All you need to do is know how to use the bot to your advantage. Then you can add more knowledge about the market to increase what you can make. But here's what I want you to know. If you decide that I love this bot is making money for me with rest of mind, I need to share this opportunity, then the platform will say, right, for every $120 activation that is done with your link, they're going to bless you with $30. Yes. For every $120 activation you do, the platform will say, oh, take this $30. Thank you very much. And then you realize that, oh, it looks like the cost of the bot is 90 because you're taking 30. The platform keeps distributing that income to the team members and also to itself. So we encourage you to share the opportunity. It's actually a great opportunity to share. But here's what I want you to know. When you start sharing the opportunity, make sure you directly position 20 of your friends or business partners to work with you directly with your link, all right? Because there is money that comes from the gas fee. For every gas fee, you're going to make 25% of the gas fee. So it's going to come to you. It just keeps flowing in. Dollars will be flowing into your account. Your job is to make sure that each of the persons you bring in is doing well and they're happy with the bot. So you're going to be calling them every 2 days, 3 days. Hello, I've not seen your trade in my back office. Have you been trading? Do you love trading? Are you enjoying the bot? You enjoying the bot? Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Tell me, what do you want me to do to make you enjoy it more? And so that's the question you're going to be asking each of the 20 persons. You just want to make sure that they're happy with the bot. Year after year, year after year, they'll keep renewing and making money. And friends that make money are always happy together. All right? Then, of course, you can decide to grow to 100 team members if you want. Every single one, you keep getting $30. Now, here's your responsibility. If you want to make a business out of this, it's optional. Just look for 6 persons out of the 20 that you brought in that say, hey, do you want to share this opportunity? You're making money, aren't you? You're making money, aren't you? Now, if you have 6 persons and each of them says, oh, let me go get my 20, you just become what is called an advisor. Okay? That's a new name, right? Yeah, an elite advisor. All right. So once your team working with those 6 persons, you grow your team to 150, 135, right? 135 members. You just become what is called an elite advisor. And then from there, you can go to principal advisor, you can go to the global partner ranks and a lot of wonderful things. This is really a blessed system. You become somebody that, because you have trained people to trade and they're making money, you just realize that, hey, even when I'm not trading, I'm making money. Because people are making money and you're getting commissions from the money that they make. And that is how some people have made $800,000, over $800,000, working and partnering with RoyalQ and promoting the opportunity. People have made $50,000, $40,000, $100,000, $200,000. All right. And people are cashing out every single day. Okay. And that is how, people right here in Africa are able to sustain a luxury lifestyle. When you've worked hard, you have to give yourself a treat. All right. Get yourself something classy to remind you that, hey, I hit elite partner with RoyalQ. Come on, go get that wristwatch. Oh, I hit principal advisor with RoyalQ. I go get that gift. Oh, I hit global partner, and that's the beauty of it. So I want to encourage you, don't give up, believe in yourself, get started, because getting started is the hardest part, right? Getting started is the hardest part. But if you can get started, then you will win. But if you are here, listen to this presentation, and you decide to have what is called analysis paralysis, you keep wondering, will my village people allow me to succeed? Am I born to succeed? Will this work for me? I don't think anybody in my family has ever succeeded in the blockchain. Why will it be me? If you ask yourself all those questions, you're just going to stay in the rut. I want you to understand this. Your story is not over yet. Your story is ending positively with God, but you might not have seen it yet. The current challenges are just to wake you up from your slumber. The challenges in your life are just meant to wake you up from your slumber, to think out of the box, step aside and let God take over. So you need to understand this. There are opportunities to change your financial story, but you need to wake up from financial slumber. You need to stop calling everything that comes your way a scam and choose to feel the pain of being broke all the time. Remember this dog that keeps sleeping on a nail and is whining and crying every time? And people are wondering, dog, get up and leave this place. But the dog says, this is my corner. This is where I've been for 15 years. I've been lying on this corner. This nail will not make me change my corner. And then he sleeps. In his sleep, he's feeling the pain of the nail. He's feeling the pain of the nail, whimpering and whining, refuses to change. The, the hardship you're going through is meant to wake you up. Wake you up and say, come on, get up and change this goddamn location. Get disgusted by poverty. Hate any poverty around you. Really tell yourself, come on, I can change this. Your destiny is bright, but you just have to hold the thought of that destiny and believe that it will come to you. RoyalQ is a tool that will change your life. It's changed many lives. So you have two options, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this presentation, go home, do nothing, ignore it. If you ignore this presentation, it's a decision you have taken to continue struggling to pay your bills, especially if nothing else is working for you. It means nothing else is working for you and you still ignore this presentation. It means you have gone to hug poverty and say, poverty, kill me. Poverty, I love you, kill me. That's what you're doing, right? That means you've taken a decision that you will keep quarreling with your spouse. If your spouse spends 100,000 without your permission, you go mad, right? So that's a decision if you decide to ignore this training. But if you decide to activate RoyalQ, you're taking a step in the positive direction, because when you make your first $1, I promise you, you will make $10. And if you make $10, I promise you, you will make $100. If you make $100, I promise you, you will make $1,000. You will make $20,000, you make $50,000, you make $100,000. You just need to get started. Don't look at your job because it's paying you well. You decide to focus only on your job. You're going to retire one day. Then you realize that you've been a dumb, stupid slave. A dumb, stupid slave. So think out of the box, get out of the rut. We'll support you on this journey. Think big, show initiative, and never procrastinate. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining. See you on the next presentation.